Come tell me you're alive, 'cause I've been uncomfortable. No compass, no guide, and so I just fall apart. My chemicals, my flammable heart, miss the mark, can't get it right. Too much on my mind, too much. I'm overloaded, overwhelmed with everything I need to keep me happy. I've been getting distracted. I keep wasting my time telling everyone everything's fine.
Good morning and hello, welcome back. I hope you're doing well and having an amazing day. Today I just woke up and casually decided to grab my camera and start shooting because I've been thinking about starting a living alone diaries. So I've been living alone for close to 2 years now. I currently live in Istanbul and I do content creation as my job. So as you can already guess, I'm working remotely. So I spend so much time at home just by myself. On top of that, I'm such an introvert person. So whenever I want to do like something different, whenever I need to socialize, I need to make that conscious efforts to go out, socialize, or like do something. This morning I just had such a beautiful and healthy breakfast, and today the weather is just so beautiful and sunny, and I want to take advantage of that because winter is just around the corner. I want to go out for a walk in my local park. I will have my book with me, so I will try to finish the book that I currently have. Maybe drop by the grocery shop on my way back home, but I'm not sure. We will see how it goes. So welcome to my life as a 20-ish years old girl living in Istanbul alone.
We met at a moment when my world was up in smoke and yours was all about the past, and all you carried on your back, it was so heavy until you met me. We made up a language so our words can finally match with what we're feeling for each other. Change our names so we can call on one another. No one gets me like you do when I'm with you.
Just got back home. Now I'm gonna snack on this kefir, and then depending on how I feel and my energy level, I either want to get a workout in or do a yoga session. Cheers. So now I'm gonna do my skincare routine for tonight. I don't have a specific product to use on my face other than my serums, and I've been wanting to try out this mask. I'm normally not a mask person, but since this one came as a gift, I am so tempted to try this one because I also love this brand so much. But before that, I still have my makeup on, so I'm gonna use my oil-based cleanser first. Now I'm like trying to read the ingredients. Fun fact, I can read the ingredients and like kind of understand like what is in it, because your girl literally studied skincare and skincare products and what are in these extremely complicated looking serums. It's a fun thing. So this is actually a peptide mask. It says complex. The more complex, the better when it comes to peptides. So it says 6, and I think in the molecule there are 6 chains. All the description is in Korean, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh, there is an English one. Okay. And hexapeptide 11, which is super duper great. Hello everyone, welcome back. Time to take the mask off. I'm gonna show you guys my real face. Okay, so before I wrap up the first part of this Living Alone diaries, I wanted to sit down and talk about the reality of living alone, because it is a little bit different than many people think. So not to generalize everything, but I want to tell you about my experience so you have some knowledge, some wisdom about how a life alone actually looks like. So this apartment that I'm living right now is my very first apartment, and it is the first time that I am living alone. At first, since I know nothing, everything was like really chaotic, like trying to buy new furniture, but I was not in a good position financially, and trying to deal with legal stuff, agreements, contracts. First 2 to 3 months it felt really chaotic. I moved into this apartment. I had a few suitcases with me and like very crucial stuff like my mattress, and the first 2 weeks, I'm not even exaggerating, the first 2 weeks I was just cleaning this apartment, because this apartment that I'm living right now, it's not new. And after a few months I started to feel like I'm actually settling in, and then after that it felt like this place is now my comfort zone. I am feeling a little bit lazy, but at the same time the house just feels so silent, and every day I used to feel more and more lonely. I was like talking with my friends on the phone, my family, and I realized that if you live alone and you want to socialize like face to face, you need to make that conscious effort to go outside of the house. Like I said at the beginning of this video, like on top of everything, my family members are not living in the city that I'm living right now, and I just had my cousin here, and he has been like my best friend's brother, everything at the same time. And getting rid of that loneliness feeling, it took me close to 6 months. Of course, if you have a full-time job and you live alone, it's gonna feel different, because you leave home almost every single day. You see your co-workers, friends. I had many different full-time jobs here and there, but right now, since I'm working for myself, I work remotely. This is my situation right now, and I wanted to talk about my experience. And even when I had a full-time job, I still felt really lonely, because same people, same faces every day, and your co-workers are not going to be like your best friends. You cannot open yourself up to these people, because 1, you need to act professional, and 2, they're not your friends. They're just people that you know from your workplace. And of course, in corporate worlds, you cannot trust anyone. The way that I was able to find my balance was that I asked myself the question where I can find people to socialize and where I can meet people like me, like similar lifestyle, habits, hobbies. And I've downloaded 2 apps to keep up with the announcement of new events such as language clubs, photography club, hiking club, things like this. This way you get to know new people, you make new friends, you socialize a little bit, change your environment, which is always a must. And now reaching my 2-year milestone in this apartment, I'm finally feeling like I'm not feeling lonely. I feel at peace. I wake up, I have my morning routine, and then after that I need to prepare breakfast, and then I need to work and keep up with my other stuff that I need to work on, such as my workflow. Right now I'm like trying to find the balance, like the work-life balance. But on top of that, I have a hobby right now. I go to Aikido classes. I have a workout routine separate from that. I am keeping up with my English study routine still, even though I'm fluent. I know that there's a lot to learn. Skincare routine, self-care stuff. I go back home and I realized all the things that I need to do around the house. I'm talking about home chores. So not being like busy all the time, but it is really important to find the balance. Otherwise, you might find yourself in a depression, you might get sick. Both of them happened to me, and you're alone. Like, you need to get over it, you need to heal, recover from that. It is gonna be your responsibility. So before you reach to the point of burnout, depression, or whatever your situation is, you need to take your precautions. Moving into a place alone is the same as starting your adult life. Your health, your finances, your meals, your routines, your waking hours, like everything is now up to you. I am a completely different person than I was approximately 2 years ago when I first moved into this apartment. I can see the progress that I've made. So these were my experiences and thoughts about living alone. And I will stop talking here, or I can talk forever, but let me know if you would like me to continue these living alone series. I really enjoyed shooting this. Actually, it felt like slow living and like showing my quiet but beautiful, peaceful life. I don't know, this is how I feel about that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.